Hey, good morning, folks. Hey, Indie Scalper, good morning. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what kind of action we get today. Should be a interesting day. Should be an interesting day. Hey, good morning, Samir. Good morning. How we doing out there, boys? How we doing? Wow, this thing's ripping higher right now. Good morning, Kid Poker, Op Man. Hey, good morning, Noah Parks. Good morning. Yeah, Kyle. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Kyle. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what today. Kind of expecting a range trading day as well. So I'm really going to try and make sure that I'm always selling at the top of the range, buying at the bottom of the range. Make sure I don't want to trade breakouts before FOMC. So, oh man, I tell you what, I went back again. Went back and just reviewing my trades yesterday, and I had, when I review my trades, I always make notes. Make notes of what I did wrong or what I need to do better, be better at. And I think I wrote 4 different times that I need to stop. Like, I'm okay if I have a certain range and it actually breaks out. I'm okay taking that trade. But I have been taking way too many trades kind of when it's still in that range, and then I'm buying at the top of the range before it has broken out. I really need to stop doing that. I think if I can stop doing that, and it will significantly increase my results. Hey, good morning, Casey Trading. Good morning, Albert. Good morning. How we doing, folks? Ivan, good morning. Yeah, Kyle, like, I'm okay. Like, I kind of went through and was looking at, okay, so when we have a break of a channel, like, taking that breakout trade is okay. They don't always win, but the percentages are high. But when I'm taking, like, it almost feels like I'm trying to predict when the breakout will happen, and I'm taking a trade while it's still in that range. And that is what I really need to stop doing. So, just part of the learning process, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, Finding Ultra, how we doing? Good morning. Good morning. Cautious investing. Yeah, don't diddle in the middle. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind, like, if I'm okay if I sell at the top of the range if I like my setup, and I'm okay with buying at at the bottom of the range. I'm just not okay with, yeah, diddly in the middle, or almost predicting breakouts before they happen. That's a no-no. I got to stop doing that. So I need one of those shocking collars, and as soon as I do that, someone shocks me. Hey, good morning, patient trader. Oh, nicely done, cautious investing. Did you catch that sell off at the top of this range? Like, here's what I'm talking about. This is a perfect example. See that, like, here we're in this trend, and I'm assuming we're probably going to trade in a trend today. I don't know for sure, but, like, again, I'm okay taking shorts here at the top of the range. I'm okay selling here or buying here, but, ideally I'd always prefer, if we're trading in a range, this is in a downtrend, that I'm always selling here. And so anyway, just observations, things I'm learning, or things that I'm trying to train myself from doing. Hey, good morning, Carlos. Right, around the 620, 615, this is where I buy. Exactly, Noah. Yep. Right now we're just, but yeah, if we look at the overnight, pretty big moves overnight. I mean, you could have traded this. This overnight session was tradable. We had plenty of, obviously, had a huge sell off because of earnings, about 100-point sell off. As soon as the market opened after that 6 o'clock opening, 600 or 100-point sell off here, and then just kind of melted up slowly until that 3 o'clock London open. And then since then we've just been kind of steadily selling off here. So should be very interesting. Should be very interesting what happens here before FOMC at 2 o'clock. So obviously that's going to be a huge mover today. If you think Fed will raise the rates, hit the like button. If you leave them as it is, hit the like button. Thank you, patient trader. You're on your A game this morning. You're on your A game this morning. All right. Should be fun. We should be in for some action today. Yeah, right here, this 620 level is kind of been an area of importance. And it was even yesterday. Yesterday, this 620 area was also a level of importance. Let's look at ES as well. I don't look at ES that much, but I probably should look at it a little bit more. ES at the lows of the overnight session right now. All right, again, right here down to the 620s. Let's see if we bounce here or see if we make, kind of had an overshoot here, but then a big move up. I was hoping I would have my, I was hoping to have my U-Profit, my funded U-Profit account today. And my, okay, my earn to trade, my 100K earn to trade, the live account. I'm not going to have that account until August 1st. Because I don't want to pay for data fees. I'm just going to wait till the beginning of the month. But I was hoping to have a U-Profit account, but I forgot that it usually takes U-Profit about a day or two before they kind of get their stuff on piles, I guess. Also, guys, you need to look at this. You like that shirt? You like that? It's my new favorite shirt. Hey, good morning, Dom. I knew you guys would like that. I guess we'll see if Apex listens. Hey Dan, good morning. I'm really hoping Apex makes some changes. But we shall wait and see. Should be interesting. Yes, let's trade well today, Dan. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. If we look at the 60-minute chart here, actually this is not really reflective, so this is only showing the after hour sessions. So 15 minutes shows it better here. So this 550 area is definitely an area of support, but very interested to see what happens here today. FOMC, man, we should see some pretty insane moves. If we can trade during FOMC speech, John, I would say, yeah, I think you can trade through it. Obviously, at your own discretion. I don't think I'm not sure actually how they look at it on FOMC, because the news is kind of a long news event. And usually it takes a little bit of time before the market really makes a move. But as long as, yeah, I think, again, that's that was one of my requested changes for Apex, is to change their consistency rule, because I just feel like it's confusing. All right, we're down here at the 620s again. Yeah, there's some news in 40 minutes. Yes, you're right. New home sales are at 10 o'clock. So, right, John Doe. And that's kind of what I just put out a video, Dear Apex. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Kind of put my wish list of what I wish they would change. That's one thing I wish they would change, is I feel like they, and so far I have not heard of anyone where, that they haven't been very lenient with that rule. But it does kind of allow Apex, and it's kind of up to Apex discretion. And as a whole with prop firms, I prefer that it's not up to their discretion. I don't like that. I think it's better if the rules are very clear and it's clearly defined, where you can see if you broke a rule or not, and it's not kind of this gray area where you really don't know, and then you kind of allow it. It's kind of up to Apex. I just don't think that's a good. I don't think that's a good way to do it. But I would just be careful, John. If you're planning to go in with 10 contracts and hope you hit it big, and you get a $3, $4, $5,000 win, yeah, you'll probably have an issue there. But if you're trading your regular size, and then you probably will be okay. Oh, okay, you did fine. Okay, good. Digital. Okay, let's see what happens here. 5 minutes, 4 minutes away from open. By the way, I haven't done a latency or delay test recently. Can you guys just let me know? Someone type in chat, based off the clock, what kind of delay are we at? I haven't really noticed or checked that recently. 10 seconds. Okay, perfect. I think that's pretty normal. 6:12. Okay. Hey, good morning, Bob. Good morning, Bob. 5 seconds? Oh, wow, that's really good. We'll take it. All right, looks like we're bouncing off this 20 level again. Really curious kind of how the market opens, if it's going to be really volatile again when it opens, or are we just going to have more of a choppiness until FOMC? I'm not really expecting like a huge move one direction or another. I'm kind of expecting we'll trade in a range. It's more trying to find out what that range will be. Hey, good morning, Speed Racer. Good morning. Anonymous Futures Trader. Good morning. Big Al. Good morning. Does it, Big Al? That's interesting, actually. That we should actually, if I remember, I want to do another latency or delay test like this afternoon. And we back down. Are we going to make new lows here? Stay tuned. Should be interesting today. Hopefully we can take some good trades. Feel like the last couple days, I've had some good trades, but then had some bad trades, and we've just kind of been breaking even the last couple days. Not really really making good progress, but I guess small green is still better than red. Hey, good morning, Matterman. David White, good morning. 6-second delay in the United Kingdom. Awesome. Welcome from the United Kingdom. That's very nice. All right, 1 minute to go. See what happens. Lately, it seems like NQ that when the market opens, we just go up. Like that has been what has happened recently, but might not happen today. We've had a kind of a sell-off all morning, at least for pre-market. And we're open, folks. Hold on to your seats. Should be fun. Should be fun. And looks like we're going higher. Looks like we want to go higher again. Maybe. Hey, good morning, Cartier. Good morning. How's it been going with you, Cartier? How's it been going? Hey, and just saying. Wow. It seems like we always go up right at open. I'm starting to be like tempted to just go long right at open. I'm actually keeping track of how many times this happens, but it's kind of insane. See if we break above this channel, break above this VWAP here. Oh boy. And here's the volatility. This is what makes it so difficult to trade the open. Multiple reasons why trading the open is so difficult. I feel like that's also just so volatile. It makes me nervous for a couple reasons to trade it, because you have that the volatility can mess, like that's always when Rhythmic and Tradeovate and everyone has these connection issues. So I just don't like, or it feels like everything is always lagging when there's high volatility. All right, let's see what we do here. Feeling a little bit heavy here. Oh, down we go. Down she goes, folks. We had a little fake out this morning. Little bit of a fake out. It's like the Bears are in town. Where's our next area of support? Pretty much here, the 550s. We could be heading to the 550s here. See what we do here. We could bounce. It's a lot of volatility here this morning again. What's ES looking like this morning? ES kind of holding up a lot better than NQ this morning, but Ooh, and down she goes. Ow. Big move down this morning. Bulls got faked out here. The Bulls got faked out. It's probably about time they get faked out. Now I'm like, if we get a little bounce here, might look to enter here, actually. Like to see the volatility die down a little bit first, though. Now we're bouncing here a little bit. The thing I have to remember here is this volatility, this can bounce. This can easily come all the way back up and test this 620 range. I've seen it. We've all seen it before. We have all seen it before. Looks like they're man, for some reason my office is cold this morning. My hands are freezing. I need one of those hand warmers. Yeah, I might Trader Slovenia. I'm assuming we're gonna have some weird action. Should be interesting. Hang on, everybody, hold on to your seats. Hey, just saying, how's it going? Good morning. Uh-oh. This thing gonna sell off again? Down, new lows. All right, this is definitely, it's not bounce, like we have not seen much of a bounce here so far. $15-minute chart again. This 550 range, this 550 area is definitely looking like a likely or a probability. Show the news? Probably will. Usually we have a little window open where we listen to what they're yapping about. Hey, good morning, Jamil. Good morning. Also, yes, news at 10. Not medium. It's probably not going to move the market much, but who let the bears out? That's right, Esther. It's about time they make an appearance again. If we look at the daily here, this will definitely be pretty bearish if we close below this 550 today. If we close below 550s today, then could be in for a little bit more of a pullback on the daily. Not that I care that much about the daily, but I still look at it. Okay, now we're trying to bounce here. Oh, this was also the prior day. Oh, let me look. What is this? Prior open. So this was yesterday's open. So could be getting some support off this right here. The Dow and Russell. Oh, I see that. The Russell is ripping here. What? Wow. Okay, this we're getting our first bounce here, I would say. Remember what I was saying this morning? This is again me. I was just talking about at the top of this channel how I want to be selling. And this is not me looking at it in hindsight and saying I should have taken a trade, because it was right at the open and I was not about to take a trade at this volatility. But you know, selling right up here at the top of this range would have been a nice trade if someone took it. Okay, here we go. Now we're bouncing. What's up, Axe? Huh? Did you get run out? Huh? You need a haircut. Big move here. Big push up here. If we get up to the 620s and we start to see some weakness, I'll definitely be looking to sell if we see weakness. Right here. Wow, what a move here. Right off this 560s, right, basically right off the yesterday's open. Big bounce. What's ES looking like? Yeah, ES also. Ooh, ES right to the VWAP. I said I'd buy the bounce. If it got to 550, I was waiting on 550 though. We didn't quite get there. Man, this thing is a big move here. Wow, there we go. Pretty strong move, pretty strong bounce here. Makes me a little bit nervous going short, but that's one lesson I learned from yesterday is let's follow our plan. Let's follow our plan, and we won't always be right, but we're going to be good losers. Being a good loser is fun. Being a good loser is fun. Kind of stalling here. The 610s. Oh, come on. Are you really going to do this now? Mm. Oh, it's just a little bit sad that we're not. Yeah, I missed it. It didn't get to my 620s though. I mean, it didn't need to get to 620. I wanted, if it would have gotten to 615, 618 here, I would probably would have taken the short. And now I don't want to chase this. That's something I have to be better at and not chase this price. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna get more opportunities. We're gonna get more opportunities. I have faith. How's it going, Don? How's it going? And we're ripping right back up, which is actually a pretty bullish sign here. I'm not just going to blindly take this short at the 620 range here, where I need to see, I want to see some weakness. I want to see, make sure it doesn't just rip right through it. If this can push above the 613, 615 here, it's definitely looking like the Bulls might be back in town. What happened? Hey, JJ Trey, good morning. Good morning. Well, we're definitely not just ripping through this now. Just keeps getting rejected here. Starting to consider taking a short here. Just seeing weakness here. What time is it? 9:48. Shoot, yeah. It's very close to pulling the trigger there. Just gotta be more patient. Okay. News in 10 minutes. News in 10 minutes. But medium news. Hey, let's go, Cartier. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations on getting to the payout threshold. That's awesome. Short in Minecraft. Yeah, it is very volatile right now. And it's just now chopping right here. No need to get in a trade here. No need. I'm kind of interested if we kind of establish a range. You know, it might go till 11 o'clock if we kind of establish a range. Um, then I'll definitely be looking to trade the range today before FOMC. Adopting a parrot to say ribbit. No, you know, I don't have a good experience with parrots. I should say parakeets. We used to have one when I was growing up. Oh man, I would get so frustrated with that parakeet. Every morning as the sun came up, this thing would just start screaming its head off and would always wake me up. It would really irritate me at times. That would be a fun stream. That would be hilarious. Have a parrot on my shoulder every time I'm in a trade. The parrot would automatically start saying ribbit, ribbit. That would be hilarious. The chop is real. That was that's hilarious, Matterman. It does sound like that. Sound like a frog. Why is he acting like a frog? Yeah, that is kind of embarrassing. Okay, here we go. See if we can get through the 15s and 20s here. This is definitely looking bullish. I don't really, unless I see weakness, I'm not really interested in selling this. Be probably more interested in buying, but I'm not going to. Let's just be patient here. It looks like it could just rip right up through here, but we shall wait. There we go through the 20s. VWAP right here. All right, I'm going to take a short. We're going to take it. We got to follow our plan. If it don't work, it don't work. This might just be a pullback. And we might get stopped out here, but gotta start following the plan. Come on, man. Don't. It's not looking good, folks. Not looking good. Maybe the VWAP here will reject off the VWAP, possibly. There's still hope. Oh, I forgot about the news. Stupid me. What new 5 minutes? Oh man. What was I thinking? We're gonna let it. Oh man. Gonna try and hold here. But because of the news, I mean, the news isn't a high volatile news, but I don't want to really be in a trade when it comes out. Come on, this thing needs to rip right here. Rip it. Rip it. Come on. I might. Okay, I'm just getting out. Could have been a little bit more patient there, but with the news, I actually completely forgot about the news. We're just going to take that and wait till after the news. Watch this thing just rip lower now. It's going to disappoint me a little bit, but it's okay. I tell you what, though, at least we followed our plan. At least we followed our plan. We didn't really follow our take profit, but there was a reason for that. But we at least followed our plan. That's what counts. Hey, good morning, Alpine. How we doing? It is medium news, right? But I feel like even with medium news, you can just have one wick spike higher and take you out. And that's what I hate. Hate about being in a trade in the news. Yep, Dan, exactly. Well, I felt like I didn't have enough room to do a break even. Like there was almost a 90% chance that it's going to hit my break even before. That's why I just took my profit. Really, Alpine? Did you have issues again? Alpine, and was this okay? Was this with Quant Tower and the rhythmic connection? What my usual target is on scalp trades when I scalp? Usually like on the NASDAQ, 20 to 30 ticks DL. And usually I'm trading 2 to 3 minis. But if I really like a setup, then I'll do a runner. I just do that totally on discretion. If I see strength or weakness, whatever, I will just get in and get out. When I'm in a scalp mode, I definitely am trading differently, like for sure. Yeah, exactly. Just saying. We love Alpine Trader here. He's an OG. And I love his video. I love your videos. I like the one yesterday about the disconnect. I mean, so Alpine, he had a decent morning though. Okay, well that's what counts. So Alpine, do you feel like it's Quant Tower with Rhythmic? Or do you think it's the copy trader that's causing your issues? Okay, here we are above VWAP. News coming out in 20 seconds. You had a problem with TradeAvate. I mean, I know TradeAvate and TradingView just have way more issues, but... And here are the numbers. Oh, this is actually causing some volatility here. Well, I'm glad I just got out. Really wasn't a good... I mean, it was an okay trade because we followed our plan. And I'm just glad to get out with a profit. I am trading 3 micros today. And if I really like a setup, we're going to trade 4 or 5 micros today. So it should be, could be interesting. We could be in for an interesting day. Now we're above VWAP. Not really looking to short here. But this again, I need to start drawing my, I need to start drawing this channel just to help me with, like, I always see it with my eyes, but it helps if I draw the channel. I do not want to be buying unless we get like above here and hold. Do not want to be buying up here. You have no idea. Okay, wow. Because, yeah, Alpine, I'm very interested because I'm actually playing, I am still using Quant Tower. And once I get all my funded accounts, I'm going to have all my funded accounts trading. I'm going to be trading all of my funded accounts through Quant Tower. I mean, like that are not Apex. And yeah. Yeah, Cartier, I hear you. And Cartier, I'd be curious to know on that day that you had that big profit, was it because you scaled up significantly or were you in very similar size? Because if you were and you just had a really good trade, I would submit that for payout. I think you'll be fine, or at least ask them. Because they say in their videos specifically that they're not looking, like if you have a really good trade, that they don't want to count that against you. It's only trying to eliminate people trying to get windfalls. And if that's not what you were doing, I would submit it. I really would. And if you do, I'd really love to know what the feedback was, if, etc. But how is your username blue? Does that mean you're a mod? Yes, he is a mod. Hey, thank you, DL. Thank you. Yeah, everybody, I don't usually self-promote my videos, but the reason I'm doing this is I really am looking for feedback in the comments of what you would like to see Apex do. Like, if Apex was to make a change, what do you want them to change? Like, what would you see and what would you want them to make as a change? Comment in the video and upvote. If you see other comments that you agree with, give them a thumbs up. Hopefully Apex sees it. Hopefully. All right. I mean, right here at the top of this range, definitely, I just really want to start being way more aware of these range trades and not taking trades at the top of ranges or, going long, etc. Is there a free trade copier to use with Apex? Roger, I don't believe so. Unfortunately, Roger. You can get a 20% discount with code NuttyBar20 if you use Replicanto. Any here trade CL inventories? Oh, no, I don't. But yeah, maybe I think there's a couple people that trade CL. I guess, yeah, the Trade-Of-8 has a free copier, but I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, so there's a free trade copier built into the Sierra chart. Okay, so if you're looking for a free trade copier, maybe using Sierra charts, maybe that would work for you, Roger. And I think Sierra charts will work with Rhythmic. So that should work. Ooh, nice trade, Cartier. Nice trade. Cartier, I'm curious. Do you see any issues with TradingView? Just lag or fills or anything like that? I know people were experiencing a lot of different issues, but okay, yeah, James. Yep. Yeah, it looks like Sierra might be a good option for you, Roger. I have to remember that if people ask for a free option, that is a good option. Yeah, anonymous futures trader. I guess I might as well share this. I guess I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I actually did. I did when when Top Step came out with the 50% consistency rule. I did dip my toe in that water. Got myself 150K Top Step account. And of course, because it's an evaluation account and not real money, I passed that account in 2 days. So I guess we'll have a. So what I've been thinking about doing, like once a week, I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to trade my funded accounts, my U profit, or my earn to trade funded accounts, and I'm going to be a lot more aggressive. I'm going to be trading 1 to 2 minis, and we're going to be in scout mode. So should be an exciting day. But just kind of to mix it up a little bit. I'm not sure yet which day I'm going to do that, but maybe on a Friday we'll switch it up and trade those accounts and trade minis. And hold on to your seats. Should be fun. How many points I scalp for when I'm doing scalping trade? I mean, it just depends, to be honest. It just depends. I'm pretty trigger happy sometimes. So if I really like a setup and I like what I'm seeing, then I'll try and get as much out of it as I can. I don't really have a set like dollar amount when I'm doing that. But I would say, yeah, so around 30 ticks, 20, 30 ticks. Thank you, Alpine. So in trading those, in that 150K, here, let me just show you. So I always want to show it rather than just say it because it's easy just to say things. But good old Top Step. Man, I'm like, they converted me. No, they didn't convert me, but they at least changed enough of their rules that it's like, okay, I'll take a shot at this and just kind of, test it out. Is my name on here anywhere? I don't think so. But here is 150K account. I was actually a little bit worried about this 52%. I thought, uh-oh, maybe I have to trade another day. But they actually have kind of a buffer, I guess. So that was cool. But yeah, what's let me look at my stats. I haven't even looked at my stats. So my average winning trade was $537. My win percentage was 72. My average loser was 423. Does it say where how many trades I took? So wait. Total contracts. Is that it? I know the last day I traded a lot. But anyway, I'm just waiting now. I'm waiting for that account as well. So, but I think I'm just going to mix it up kind of in one day of the week. We're going to trade one of the funded accounts. So we kind of have a bunch to choose from. We can choose this Top Step account, or we can choose the Earn to Trade 100K account or the Freedom account. But we'll choose one of the three and we'll trade that account that day, and we're going to be a lot more aggressive. And hopefully not blow them up would be good. But now, if I can just somehow, if someone knows of any secret, if I can just somehow convince my brain that I'm actually just trading an evaluation account, if I can just convince my brain I'm trading an evaluation account, we should be good to go. But I was kind of taking it as a challenge to see if I can pass it in 2 days. I kind of took it as a challenge. If I passed Alpine, yes, I did. Or I got the paperwork for it and I paid the activation fee and everything. But I was actually curious too because of that 52%. I wasn't sure how big their buffer was, but I got the paperwork for it. So I guess I'm assuming I paid it, so I should be getting my funded account. What? Well, you know what? My aggressive entries, a little bit of both, Brett. When I'm in scout mode, it's aggressive entries and aggressive exits. If I'm going to trade FOMC, I kind of doubt it. How many days do you need to trade? I think you can do it in 2 days, but yeah, that's the max or the least amount. But no, I traded about anywhere from 3 to 5 contracts when trading the 150K account, when passing that. Oh, really? J to J? Interesting. Okay, back up we go. Have ever used an auto trader? You know what? I did use an auto trader like 8 years ago, and no, I'm just not a fan. Unfortunately, auto trading, like, it sounds good. It sounds very intriguing. But it just isn't. It just isn't consistent, and I always. The thing is, if it was that easy, then everyone would do it. Unfortunately, it is not that easy. But I've thought about, you know what I've thought about? Because, okay, so one thing I've discovered, so there's a lot of YouTube channels that, they're basically kind of advertising their auto trader. And so if you do a review on that auto trader and it's a negative review, they'll just strike your video, which, whatever. But I'd be interested, actually. Like, I think it would be kind of an interesting series to live stream test auto traders, because then, I mean, they would probably still strike the video and take down the live stream, but it would be after the fact, or it would, I don't know. I think some auto traders, I think they can be profitable for a short span and for a short amount of time if the market conditions are right. That's just my opinion. The total cost on the Top Step account, I think like right around $300, Bob. It was what was it? Is it 150, I believe? 150 for the evaluation account. I think, yeah, 150 for the evaluation account, and then it was 150 for the activation fee. Yeah, the commissions for Top Step are high. I was definitely paying more than 213. I'm pretty sure. Let me look. I actually was looking at that. How can I find that out? Oh, I see. I see what you're saying here. 61. That seems way too low. I think that is per contract. Yeah, that is per contract, Jamie. So it would be 426 round trip. Oh, okay, KC Trading and Gary. Yeah. All right, this is kind of, we thought we might see this, just complete congestion and right at the 20s. So there's no trading to be done here. We just got to wait. I think trying to remember what is. Yeah, Apex is 398 round trip. Yes, Jamie, they are. So 61 contracts traded would equal, I mean, 30, I guess, which I'm trying to think, shouldn't that be an even number if that's the case? Because it tells, yeah, the 30. Sound like. Do you trade the mini with evals? Yes, I do, Brian. I do. Good morning, by the way. Where's trades by Matt? I don't know. Is he might not be streaming right now. Isn't he planning like a get together? I think he's like, isn't there like a meetup scheduled? I'm not sure when though, but somewhere I saw something about that. Unless, is he doing members only streams? How many days does it usually take you to get to 3K? I mean, I don't really. I mean, if I'm super aggressive, I would say 2 to 4 days. Brian, something like that. Oh, Alpine, I agree. He is making bank. He is making bank with Top Step, which, see, Alpine, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm pretty sure, like, so trades by Matt and Patrick, like they're not affiliates with Top Step. They're partners. So they get paid a set amount per month. And I'm not sure if it's actually tied to people using their link. I'm not sure it is. I think they get paid a set amount regardless. But I could be wrong. But I mean, either way. But yeah, they're getting, like, they're partners, which means they're under contract with Top Step. And part of that is, they can't trade any other prop firms. They can't promote any other top firms. Basically, they're pretty limited on what they can say and do, because obviously they have to make sure they're always just promoting Top Step. I don't know how it goes as far as what they can say against Top Step or something like that, but I assume there would be some kind of parameters. I said the P word. Ah, no. They're going to be coming for me again. Help. Come at me, boys. Come at me. Shoot. Ooh. All right. Are we breaking out of this range or not? Man, what is this price action? Gee, what happened there? What happened there? I love the clout. I love the drama. No, it's not a secret, Alpine. He admitted to it. I was tweeting him about it before I guess, before we were not friends. He was DMing or tweeting me about it, and he was basically encouraging me that I should, get that bag, lock up those partnerships. What is he admitting to? No, nothing really conscious investing. Just that we were just talking about how they are partnered with Top Step and how that is different than being an affiliate with Top Step. If you're an affiliate with Top Step, you're free to trade other prop firms, promote other prop firms. You're not under contract in a sense with Top Step. You're basically just earning an affiliate commission off of any recommendations or anyone that clicks on your link. Whereas if you are a partner, you're under contract and you have, a set, you can't trade, you have parameters you need to stay within. Can't trade other prop firms. I mean, makes sense. I mean, if I was Top Step, I was paying someone a set dollar amount, which I'm pretty sure is probably a pretty hefty amount. I wouldn't want them going around promoting other prop firms. Hey, Jerry, good morning. Yes, we made it over 3,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I saw Alpine. He admitted to it, which I think is pretty obvious. And I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with, him making, yeah. You know what, guys? We're not going to start on this. We're not going to go down this rabbit hole. I know what you guys are doing. You're trying to trick me. You're trying to trap me into talking about Mr. P. Shoot. Conscious investing. I need you to tone it down just a tad. Stop your yelling. Hey, gurus, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Alpine. Yeah, I know. Conscious investing. It's all good. It's all good. I do find it interesting, or I'm just gonna talk. This is fine to talk about. Okay, this is not a diss to Patrick, but he's really focusing on like having $50,000 days and $100,000 days, and and I think, I mean, I don't want to say that he can't do it. I think, he definitely can do it, but that's some serious risk. That's some serious high risk. And I don't know. That's crazy. Crazy risk. 15 contracts long and just hope for the best, I guess. Hey, you're up 600 conscious investing? Awesome. Yeah, he did. I don't think he says he's not a millionaire. He says he wants to be a millionaire by the end of this year, but I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he says. I think what the difference is, yeah, it's if he looks at what he's making outside of trading, 5K doesn't look like that much. And I think that's why he is more focused, trying to focus on getting that huge win. And I think getting that huge win is more of a promotional thing than it is him actually making a lot of money. Or I think that's kind of how he or I feel like that's what he views it as. If he has huge wins, it'll grow his channel way faster than if he just continues having, $5,000 days. And it might be true, probably true, to be honest. I'm still going to keep saying it. I just wish he was more transparent. That's it. And when I say transparent, I always find it funny that he makes it sound like he doesn't show his entries because he doesn't want people copying his trades. That is not at all why it's important to show the entries and exits consistently. And also like the account balances. I understand why he doesn't. So, like I said, to each his own. If he wants to do that, that is fine. I personally think it would actually help his channel if he would do that. He's going to start on me again. I guess whatever. I'm kind of bored. This price action is making me bored. So here we are talking about it. Yeah, day K. Yeah. And that, like I said, it's not about trying to follow people's trades. That's not it. It's about, here's what I found interesting. Okay. Now this will probably get the haters going, but I'm just sharing what he said. I found it interesting that he accused ICT of having multiple screens and enters long on this screen and enters short on this screen, and then he shows the winning trade once it's over. And he mentioned how that's, easy to do. You take that for what you want, but I found that an interesting comment. There, I said it. It is what it is. Oh, we're not going to start Nikita. That's not what we're going to do here. We're not going to talk about ICT, okay? That's not allowed. Conscious investing, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to make that a bannable word. Hey, good morning, Steve. How we doing? You would say liability is a real deal? In what sense? Do you mean if people see your entries and exits? Bill, is that what you're meaning? I'm doing just fine. We chilling. This price action makes me want to vomit. Hey, Matt, we can dream. We can dream. Let's do it. If I think Apex will do a sale next month, I feel like there's a 99.9% chance that they will. Yes, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, Steve. It is pretty pointless. Right now, the only thing I could kind of validate or I could justify would be to short right here at VWAP. Shorting at VWAP or just buying here at the 604s. I don't know, but I'm just not in the mood. No need. No need. Yeah, Steve. But I don't know that for sure. No, I don't. I mean, Maddie, I would be content and happy, ecstatic if I was trading 20 funded accounts and making on average $100 a day. $100 a day would be, I would be walking on clouds, man. I wouldn't need anything else. That's all I need, man. I'd be very content. Yeah, it's a barcode. That is true. Yeah, $800 a day. I mean, $800 a day. Where, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that can make $800 a day. I'm not saying that, but $800 a day is a good living, at least where I'm at. Why not just trade one account and make 2K? Basically because there's also a chance that it could go the other way. With risk, it's just a lot more risky. And again, my game plan and my strategy on these Apex funded accounts are a lot different than the funded accounts I have with Top Step, UProfit, and Earn to Trade. A lot different. Again, and the reason they're different is because my strategy or my goal for these Apex accounts is to make $40 a day. Like, that is still my goal, and that's on 20 accounts. So that's why I'm gonna treat them differently. The other funded accounts are more of I'm going to be a lot more aggressive with those accounts. And if I can, take payouts, pay myself, it'll kind of just, I guess it'll pay for, it'll pay for these Apex accounts. It'll pay for all these accounts and the activation fees I've had to pay on these 20 funded accounts. No, DL, sorry. I'm talking about if I would try to make 2K on one account. Sorry, DL. That's what I was insinuating. 2K across 20 accounts, would only be $100. No, would that be? Yeah, $100. Yeah, that wouldn't be terribly risky. I mean, I think that would be definitely doable with, with micros, but and we keep chopping in this range. Oh, are we really just going to be chopping like this until 2 o'clock? Tell me it ain't so. All right. Who's all doing? I want a raise of hands, and don't be ashamed. There's no shame in this. It's okay. I'm just curious. How many are buying Apex evaluation accounts right now, and you're going to just YOLO them for FOMC? Huh? Tell me. Who's doing it? If I trade anything other than NQ, not at the moment. I used to trade ES, but for the past probably 6 weeks, I've only been trading NQ, and I just don't like switching between it because I feel like for me, I have to and I want to be actually watching the price action consistently. before I trade it. Not I might do it for Top Step. Okay. I believe Top Step allows trading the news Alpine, I think. I'm trying to ask, are you trading the same strategy at the same time for multiple accounts? Sorry, DL. So I meant, I think I misunderstood what you were saying the first time. I thought you meant, why don't I try to make $2,000 per account? Which, if I was trying to make $2,000 per account per day, obviously I would have to increase my size significantly. And that's what I meant by it would be too risky. If you're talking about it would be the 2,000 across all 20 accounts, then no, you're right. It wouldn't be, and that's kind of my goal. Or I did my math. So if I average, like if my goal, and this is down the road, not right now. Right now, we're just trying to trade well with these funded accounts. But down the road, my goal would be to have, if I get to $100 in profit on all these funded accounts and I'm trading all accounts at the same time, so 20 accounts, I get to $100 in profit, then, I might call it. And over time, obviously, we're going to have losing days and do the same with my losing days. If I get to $100 loss, I call it. And then, on average, if I'm being consistently profitable, that should average out to about $40 profit per day on average. And that's kind of what I was looking at to get that $40 per day average. Hopefully that makes sense. Everybody listen to what Patient Trader has to say. He's a wise man. Very wise man. You have one that's going to renew the 29th? Yep, that makes sense, Dan. If you have evaluation accounts that are going to be renewing here in the next couple days, those are a perfect time to do some YOLOs. I don't usually promote YOLOing, but it's actually smart to do it. How many evaluations it took to get to the 20 PAs? Oh man, I have to go back and look. Actually, the video that's pinned to my YouTube channel, where it's titled what I learned from getting 20 funded accounts, it says, I say it in there, but I'm not 100% sure just off the top of my head. Wait, DL. Maybe never mind. I think I'm still misunderstanding, but okay, good luck, Dan. Good luck. We can trade the news with Apex. Yes, you can with evaluation accounts. Ask them to do customized daily stop loss. Tom, you can already do that in Rhythmic. If you go in Rhythmic and trade parameters, you can set your own daily stop loss. The only thing I wish Rhythmic would make, Rhythmic should make it so that you cannot change that rule that same day, if you know what I mean. So if you set your stop loss to $500 per day, and then they need to make it so that you can't change that rule until the next day. That way, if you go on tilt, you can't just go in and change it again, because that kind of defeats the purpose. I'm having a difficult time reaching out to Rhythmic. I have a lot of different requests for Rhythmic, and I have not gotten any responses. Feels bad. Oh, okay, DL. Why? Okay, now I see what you mean. Basically, it's mental for me. It's just a mental thing. And that's why I'm scaling down and taking it easy. I have to get acclimated and I have to get used to mentally trading, for now 2 accounts, and then we're going to probably step it up to maybe 5 accounts, then maybe 10. But it's mental, DL. Really, I mean, technically it shouldn't be a difference, right? But it's kind of the same as if when you're trading simulation money and then you switch to a real account, technically you should be able to just do the same thing and get the same results, right? You should be, but very, very, very few people are able to do that. So it's my brain. It's my brain's fault. And then, yeah, obviously spreading your risk out that's a whole different thing. For example, $2,500 in drawdown spread across 20 accounts. I actually have $50,000 of drawdown versus, doing the bigger accounts, and fewer accounts. It's not quite the same. Now, obviously, you would want to max out your drawdown, then you would get the 300K accounts, but that's a little ritzy for me. We got a long way to go before we do that. Yeah, knock on wood. Okay, we're just kind of melting lower. It is nothing too crazy, but we are just slowly grinding lower. Right now, this is what we're seeing. Can you show us how to set the daily loss limit on Rhythmic? Maddie, I actually have a video on that. If you search my channel, I think it's last week, I did a video on how to do that. What are the rules for flipping contracts when in the funded account? So I think you can do it for 2 days, Jonathan. So 2 out of the 10 days, you can flip contracts and have it count as a traded day, but you can't do it for more than 2 days. I know, right? When I think about that, like originally when I was looking at how, I just need to make $40 a day, or on average, if I aim for $80 a day, it seems like, I don't want to say easy because I know it isn't easy, but $80 one contract on NQ is what? What is that? I'm not even good at math right now. I'm just doing everything with micros. That's 16 ticks. So 16 ticks you need to get every day. If you just consistently get 16 ticks on NQ, that's all you have to do. And if I look at it that way, I'm like, how is that hard? 16 ticks isn't that hard, right? It's like, just, it becomes very kind of interest or tempting, I should say, where it's like, hey, we're going to take one trade a day and we're going to just get 16 ticks. That's it. Get 16 ticks. We're done for the day. Boom. Next day. Yeah, 16 ticks or 2.5 points. True. No, 4 points. Sorry, 4 points. But that was originally my thought. Originally I was like, okay, if I get 20 accounts and I do 16 ticks on NQ, or like, what is that on the ES? Or, you know, what? 7 ticks on ES. That's all I have to do. Just do that once a day and be done. Man, it in theory it sounds so simple, but we all know it's not. Or maybe is it?